Welcome to Why Not Us podcast. It's your host Ken J, and today in the building we have Lynnetta. She will be telling her story. It's her story. So, how are you feeling mentally today?
Mentally, I'm feeling good. I'm in the state right now. I'm just looking, I'm excited, just looking forward of God just using me and just fulfilling the purpose that He has in store for me. So mentally, I'm most definitely in a good place. Excited, nervous, but ready to go get it. Whatever means necessary. I'm just grateful for that. Yeah.
That's what it is. I'm glad that you're in a good place mentally, because that's key. Being able to just be in a good headspace.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
I do.
tell the people who you are.
Um, for the ones that don't know me, my name is Lynnetta. I'm the oldest of me and my sister. Um, I was raised and brought up in the church life. I was a PK kid. I have three beautiful kids that keeps me going. Thanking God for just them having just being by my side throughout the whole of my journey. I'm a busy working mom and to just strive to just take care of my family, be the best what God want me to be a blessing to help others out. And now I think I know my purpose, so it's time for me to work.
I love
You
it.
know?
I love it. I
Yep.
love that. You're a mom. You have three beautiful kids. Um, you the oldest of your siblings, of your sister. You're a pastor's kid, right? Am I correct?
Yes, through my journey I was at past tense. I just went
Okay.
through a lot. So but I still, you know, consider a PK kid because I grew up in church all my life. So God is like everything I know. It's everything in my life. Like I cannot do without Him. So you know, yeah,
Most definitely, most definitely. God is amazing.
He
God is
is.
the source. God is the
Yes,
source for sure. He's I am. So he is powerful. Um, so I'm glad that you are on this platform to share your story. So let
I'm
the people.
glad to. I'm glad for you to have me. This is a blessing. I feel like you was dope, and I respect you for what you do. Just coming out, stepping out on faith, and pretty much, I think we connect because I think we had the same vision. You know, so, and for me to get the invitation, it was like, wow, like I'm nervous. Like I got this though, because it's something that this is part of my purpose, So, this is just only the beginning for
Yes,
you,
that's
for you.
hey
And
for us.
you never know when God was seeing connections and to make this work, we need more people like us. And I thank God for everything that's allowing you to invite me to this platform. And it's only just the beginning. So I
Yes,
just
yeah.
want to say thank God for that.
Most definitely, most definitely. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. So go ahead and start telling
Yes.
your story. Start sharing your story. You feel what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, however you want to share it, however you want, whatever you want to do is all about you sharing your story. So here you go. It's your time.
Okay. Y'all bear with me. For the ones that don't know my journey, I was just recently coming out doing a documentary of a third of what went on in my life. I'm not pretty much going to share everything in detail. I just wanted to um, encourage whatever time that y'all have, please go to the BET Plus app series under American Gangster, one of the biggest American Gangster trap queens, one of the biggest show on BT. That's an honor right there. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't know nobody around me I went to school with or whatever, whatever, had that opportunity.
You did that. You doing
Like,
it.
that's a big thing. Like, that's like, oh my God. Like, I wasn't expecting this at all. Like I said, I went through a lot. And I'm not gonna really go too in details what I went through, but I just encourage y'all to just check that documentary out. And it's gonna be season 3, episode 9. Um, basically, just being in a church setting, being under a leader. I am a victim. I am a survivor. Thank God that I made it out. Um, that person was convicted of fraud and labor trafficking. She is now serving a 12-year sentence due to that crime. Um, so basically, I just wanted to share my healing journey really with y'all.
Yes.
Um, it took a lot. I went through a lot. It took all that I had to not let go and just give up. Um, it was to a point where I kind of had to just isolate myself and eliminate the situation. I kind of had to do a self check on me. I had to just focus on me getting myself back healthy. So, just for one thing, for me to just get up in front of everybody to tell the world something foolish that people might think is foolish, but God made it was God. Even though it looked from the outside, but God still had my heart, and I didn't give up, didn't moan and complain. I just did what I had to do. Um, me just sitting down and think about the situation, just coming up with a plan. What can I make myself? What can I do to make myself better? How can I get myself healthy where I can not forget, but forgive, love, and move on? And just have all I want is just love and have peace. And I'm not just saying that. I'm the type of person I put it in action. I will show you that I love you. I will show you. I will give the shirt off my back. I will take care of you before I take care more of me. That's the person I am. So it just what made what how did I got through was really having that one-on-one relationship with God. Um, want to do better, want to be better, um, to have a normal life. Cause I didn't have a normal life. I didn't know what a normal life was because I was so worried about people telling me what to do, dictate my life. I didn't know how to move on my own.
Mm.
Which when I did 8 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, I got this, like, but it was hard for me because I was scared. I didn't couldn't trust anybody. So my main focus was how can I make this where I can share to the people. I don't want nobody to make the same mistake that I made. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
want nobody to go through what I went through. And this topic is very hard because it's actually going on to this day in churches.
Mm.
It don't have to be mega churches, small church. It's just churches, period. And they've been going through for so long, so it needs to be dealt with, you know. After this documentary was out, it kind of opened up a lot of doors, and I kind of seen a lot of things being fulfilled and open up. So it was like, okay, God, I see where you going with this. It's the time, you know. Um, yeah, just for me, just isolating myself, trying to get myself physically and mentally, mainly spiritually, back on the right path, trusting God more. What really got kind of pushed me through. Um, it was times where um sorry, I got a brain freeze, y'all. I'm trying
It's
to
so,
let it
hey,
flow.
you good.
Um
You good. Drink your water, relax. We are not in a rush. Take your time. It's just me and you talking.
gotcha. So as on this platform, it's just my goals to like kind of share with y'all. It's okay to, you know, cry. It's okay to like let go. It's okay to talk to someone, but my main thing, my main focus is just going to God for yourself, having that relationships. We so attend to rely on other people and our leaders when we need to go for God for ourselves. You know, because they not, you know, they human as well, but it's just the best way how to put it. Um, Self check. We have to evaluate ourselves. Like it should be on our to go list all the time. You know, um, just learning to embrace and willing to learn and just let go things. And for me, it's just bringing a peace in my heart because you get tired of going through and you just wanted to embrace and just let God lead you. You know what I mean?
I understand. I get you.
Yeah,
I got you. I understand that letting go, sometimes that's the hardest thing for us to do is to let go because we so
yeah,
used to the same cycle over and over again.
right.
So we feel like we supposed to stay in that cycle, and sometimes God provokes us to get out that cycle. You understand
Yes,
what I'm saying? So
yes,
sometimes God provokes us to get out that cycle, and when He does that, you already know it's time to move on. You feel what I'm saying? Like
yes.
everything that you saying, you wanted to make everybody else happy. You feel what I'm saying? You want to
Mhm,
make sure
mhm,
everybody else good. You feel me?
mhm,
But deep down
mhm,
inside, it didn't feel right for you.
mm, mm.
You know?
Yeah, I knew
So
something went right. Like I didn't know it took this much to just go to heaven. Like Lord, what in the world? It was just a lot that I actually like I said, it was a third of what y'all see on the documentary, and it's just like I just had to like run away, get myself out that situation, just go into my secret closet, find me a secret closet, find my comfortable spot, whatever how I, my environment, and just stay in it and don't move until God tell me to move. Just give full instructions. Like I can't trust nobody. You the only one that I can depend on right now. You know, so that's what I did. So I'm embracing myself. I am so proud of myself. I've been through a lot through my childhood mentally. People don't understand. Um, I tell people get to know me, not the outside of me. You get to know me with like she cool, like she really got the best heart or whatever. I don't be so quick to judge. You can't judge no one because you never know what a person is going through. That's one of my I learned. You never know because you see a person moving this way, that way. You don't know what's the reason why they doing that.
facts.
And the reason what I did, some people know my story, some people don't, or whatever. I had to do what's best for my kids, my life and what God, I had to give full instructions. Cause my life was already in jeopardy. My life was like I was hanging on a piece of string, and I surrendered and let go. When I said I ran away, didn't look back, and it was 8 years ago. And I've been doing on my own and taking care of my kids and putting God first ever since.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and I had just through everything, you know, it's okay to just, I talk to God like I'm talking, me and you talking.
Yeah.
I'm honest. Like, look, God, I can't do this. You got to. It's okay to remind him about his own word. It's okay to do that. That's what he want us to do. To remind, look, God, you say you won't put no more on me that I can bear. As going through these trials, you said, don't let John the 14th chapter, don't let my heart be troubled. I don't want to be mad with the woman that's causing me to go through what, hey, was the reason why I went through what I went through. I'm not, I just want peace.
Mm.
Whatever she got going on, that's her and God. That she don't have to deal with that. But I just have peace. I accept the fact and just move on. I'm just living. I am listening to my studies more. I had started in my process. I had started a journal. It was a normal composition book. Started a journal that helped me throughout my days, my nights. Like, I really had like grown a relationship with God, like, even more, and that's what He wanted. He want it's not about me, it's not about us, it's about him. Again, he gonna get the glory through this platform. um it's awesome, Ken. I got so much. I got 1,000 things in my head. It's like, it just seems like everything that's going every which way. I just want to just make that my value point is um just trust God. No matter what the situation is, you got to believe in yourself. You got to
Mm-hmm.
push yourself. Stop looking for people to do for you. You got to learn how to go for yourself.
Yes.
You can't hold, cause the leaders is our leaders. We are leaders too. They can't
Yes.
do everything. You can't trust everybody. You got to go for yourself. Like this is the time that the Bible say, trust no man. This is like whatever means necessary. So we have to just discipline ourselves and just make that relationship even more to God, doing to please Him.
That's
Um.
that's
So
that's powerful in itself. Because at the end of the day, we have to reprogram our mind too. We have to reprogram our
reset.
mind and
Yeah. Yeah.
to understand that you have to have your own relationship with God. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
God's highest creation.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand
No, they
how
don't.
this the society, how people in the church can put you in a box. You know what I'm saying? Could make you feel like you in a cult. You know what I'm saying? Like, really make you feel like you in a cult, make you feel like you have to do it's like you could get PTSD from it.
Right. And
For
and
real.
I didn't develop some stuff mentally, and it is sad. And I'm not, it's you trying to bring people souls closer, not pull them away.
Mm.
And you know what I mean? And it's so sad. And it been happening for so long. Like, this another topic. This is, I don't want to get off. I mean, it is on
Yeah,
topic,
hey,
off topic, but it can be like 2 or 3 hour conversation.
I
But
got
I
all
have
the
to be
time.
careful I want to be careful what I say too. Because I don't want the blood to be on my hand. Well, what they doing. it's God. They don't. You get what I'm saying? They're
I
gonna have
got
to
you.
be accounted for. You get
I
what I'm
got
saying?
I got you. I,
You know. So we try to be mindful of this topic because it's very sensitive to me. It's like it's so bad. You go to church, it seems like it's prison. It shouldn't be like that. We, if we put our much power and time on serving our pastors, we need to be serving God like that. Then the world would be a lot better and people would be a lot better. But we mentality is like it's good to know how to serve to a certain extent. See, it's a level to it.
mm-hmm.
Because God
Mm-hmm.
is a God that's jealousy. He said, "Don't put no man before him." So that's my lesson too. Like I learned so much as going through this journey just by itself with this topic. It's like, oh my God, you open up my eyes, my heart to see a lot more what's going on. You know, like I said, everybody is different. Um I'm not here to judge anybody or whatever. I'm just speaking of my experience. My, experience is the best teaching. You
Yes.
know, um, I just don't want no one to go through what I went through, and to this day, it's still going on. If you in it, find you are comfortable. Find. I don't know how to, because I had to find the right timing. I just couldn't
Mm.
move and leave when I wanted to. It didn't for me. It was hard for me to do that. I done ran away 3 times, 3 times, and came back. I think my second time ran away. My third time didn't come back. But yeah, it was just hard because I had little ones I had to protect too. If it was been myself, I could have did it a little bit.
Differently.
Just could have just ran and whatever. But yeah,
So, like I said, that's powerful in itself, like your healing journey and everything, because God put us in situations to help other people. You understand what I'm saying? Like
mm-hmm.
God uses us to help other people. We don't understand at that moment, like, man, what's
Yeah,
going on? You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah,
that's what happened. Look at everything
yeah.
that's happening for you
Right.
now. Look at
Yeah.
all the great things that's happening for you. Look at
Oh
all
my,
the great
oh
things
my,
that's about to happen.
right. I did not, wasn't expecting this documentary. After the trial, this trial had went on some days, then some months. Then when COVID hit, it went on like maybe a year or two. We kind of had to wait or whatever. I thought maybe, the trial was just hard enough, just standing up there, just sitting up there testifying, telling the judge, DA, lawyers, or whatever, you know, what happened, what was happening. That was the hardest, like really, and I didn't know everything else after was gonna come, but that was that time, it was the hardest for me. It was just so hard to you know, just in detail, like telling, what this, what the lady had did or whatever. Then after that, I thought everything was over. Um, the trial actually is public, so anybody can go up there and read the trial. Read what went on. But I didn't wasn't expecting for a producer to hit me up and saying that they was following the trial and they wanted to interview me through BET. I was like, what? I was I thought maybe this was a scam or something. You know how people just be inboxing you crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. So I gave it like some months. Like, wait a minute, something. I ain't gonna say something not right, but I had to pray about it, think about it, and I finally, I finally kind of responded, and it just went from there. You know, but after that, it was like, okay, oh my God, this is really serious. Like, but you never know. your story, what you went through. You never know who's listening and watching.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a story. It's just the right timing. God will use anybody. He don't know what person will bring in your life. You never know. Just make sure you doing the best that you know how to, and put your heart in, and to put God first. He'll lead the way. But yeah, I was so excited um about the documentary. That's the second part of my journey was hard for me because I had to get in front of the camera, like TV. I had to cut, screenshot. Oh, I had to read. It was just like real TV. Like, oh my God, like this not no Facebook, no live. This is like TV. Like I was
Major.
worried about, like, you got the cameras in my face. I got the makeup. Like, hey, camera shot, action, whatever. But it was like, oh my God, this is not. um. But I'm just so grateful again, just having that opportunity. Yeah,
And guess
yeah,
what? You was you had to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That's when we
yes,
grow. We grow when we're uncomfortable. We don't grow
uncomfortable.
in the
Yes,
we don't grow
yes,
when we're comfortable. We grow when we're uncomfortable.
yes.
You have
You're
been
exactly right.
like, bro, you on BET. That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing. Like many doors don't continue to open for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's gonna
I
continue to
believe
open,
and receive
continue
it.
to open. It's gonna continue to open and continue to open for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I appreciate you for sharing your story, especially about your healing, because healing, people don't understand. If you've never been through healing, healing isn't easy.
No, it's very important. It's very important spiritually, naturally, mentally, like it's very. And mental illness, just going through, I work in a hospital setting, so I see it every day. Mental illness is, we have to be more educated. Find something, get help, reach out, find somebody you can trust, counseling. But um please take care. Self care is very important. Very. I seen times where I seen people couldn't bounce back to just dealing with a mental illness episode. I took care. That's why I feel like my specialty in my career, just dealing with behavioral health, mental illness patients more, because I've been there and done that. I know what it's like. I know what it's like just about to lose your mind. I know what it's like when people look at you different. It don't make you different. I bet you it just takes a little bit more time or more resources or help or whatever. But you just have to find yourself and find something what makes you happy. You got to tune out things that's unnecessary. You that trigger. We don't want to keep triggering it. You got to find something that cut off. You get what I'm saying? So it's just having the right people in your life, activities. Like find something that you are not used to. Go a different route. This my opinion. Everybody different or whatever, but just reach out. Just take the time and listen to someone. Don't brush your mouth. No matter if they look a certain way or talk a certain way, don't brush them off. Just take that 5 minutes or two and just listen to that person, because you will really could have saved that person's life for suicidal. That's another rate that is going up. So we just have to do better. If you want better, you got to do better. We as individual people, we have to help each other out. We all struggling. We all going through something.
Yes. Yes. And we have to be kind to each other.
Be kind,
It's
love. It
free.
just, you know,
It's
yeah, just
free.
love.
is
Yeah,
free.
you know.
Being kind is free. Loving someone is free.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's what it's all about. Like my platform is a version of a church, right? So everybody's welcome to my platform. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter who you are. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter what you went through in life. Like you will not be judged on this platform. You are welcome to
Mhm.
share your story. You are welcome to share your story. Like so long, that's not what we had. We didn't have an opportunity to share our stories. We were silenced.
Right.
We were silenced. You know what I'm saying? We were put in the
And
box.
that's another thing can kill you too. Can trigger your mental, just you
Yeah.
keeping stuff in. So it has to come out sometime,
Yes.
one day.
Yes. Yes. Cause you'll try to suppress everything. You know what I'm saying? You try to suppress everything. You try to hold on to everything, and then you can't take it no more. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you gotta let it out. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta let it out. You have to let it out, whether it's writing down in your journal or whether
Mhm.
it's, you know what I'm saying, you in your closet praying, talking, or whatever, you talk in the mirror, going to a therapist. You have to let it out. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Everybody
Mhm.
different. Like we gotta understand everybody's different. You gotta understand that like I tell people, don't focus on how I look. Focus on my message.
Message.
You know what I'm saying? We getting so caught up. Well, this person looked like this. That might have been the biggest blessing in your life. That might have been the biggest blessing in your life, but we're so hooked on physical. We're not even thinking about the
The
spiritual.
the spiritual. Exactly.
We're not
Exactly.
thinking
And I feel
about
like
that.
we need more of that spiritual life.
Yes, I agree.
You know.
I agree.
I
I
don't care
agree.
what you did, what you done, you the biggest, but it don't matter. As long as you got some type of relationship, you feel comfortable with that relationship with you and God, I feel like He'll bring you out. No matter what the situation, the circumstance is, He will bring you out. Like, just like I really wanted to stress just having that relationship with God. That's my main share for today on this platform. Cause without him, you cannot do anything. Can't go to the next step. You got to surrender.
Withholding nothing. Surrender.
Sometimes he'll put you in a situation, allow you to go into this situation, even though you know it's not right and it's wrong, whatever. He'll allow you to go through. You got to go through it. You got to get through it. You got to go through it to get through it. It's no stopping, turning them back around, you turn. No, you got to go through it. That
Mm.
situation. You got to pass that test. If you can't pass that test, it's a cycle. It's gonna keep going. You know? That's why I say self-care. You gotta learn how to evaluate yourself. You can't keep going to people. You just can't keep asking. You gotta know how to do things on your own. In which we all adults, we do, but when it comes to certain things, we lack. We lack in, you know what I mean? So it's very important, just stay connected to him, please.
That's what it is. Stay connected to the source. You got to stay connected to the source, and you have your own relationship with God. Nobody can put you in heaven or hell.
No,
Nobody
no
can put
one.
you in heaven or hell. Nobody can.
Exactly.
Nobody can't point a finger at you because they got four pointing back at them. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Love. God is love. Period.
God is
God is
love.
love.
We need
God
more
is
love. We
love.
need love.
Yes,
Need
love make
love. And I'm
love.
all about that. I am all about the presence. When people come around me, everybody say about the same thing. I know they're not lying. I know who I am, you know. It's like I feel the energy, some about you, you different. You cool. Like I can be around you, like something about you. You just, so it means a lot to me. Like I'm doing something right. Like God, I am that chosen one. I'm that chosen
Yes.
vessel. That's why He
Yes.
allowed
That's
me
the
to
energy.
go through what I went
That's
through.
the energy,
Even though I
man.
said, "Oh man, this is hell. I ain't seen nothing like this in my life." Like, why me? It like make you think and question yourself. That's one thing they can't do. You can't question God. Nobody. He gonna lead you through it. But it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, and you really find out how powerful you are.
Yeah, I didn't know I knew I had it in me, but he just had to just push me a little bit more to make me see for myself, you know. And I'm so glad to be a blessing. I am willing to help anybody. Anybody can hit me up. I don't care what day or time. I might can be at work, might be at my kids' practice. It don't matter. Any questions, anything you going through, you welcome to inbox me. Like, just it's okay to ask questions. It's even if you go and see that documentary, it's something that you don't understand. You're welcome to hit me up, and I will truly give you the answer. Try my best to, you know.
And
Um,
and that's
and you
BET plus.
couldn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
What you
BET
say?
plus, right?
BT Plus app. Mm-hmm.
Okay, episode.
And through that documentary, you have to have that spiritual level eyesight for you to understand what went on through that whole documentary. If you don't, you might be a little lost and be like, well, dang, like, ain't no way in the world somebody allowed me to. No, it's a whole different another, it's a spiritual level. And for the ones that understand that, they will get it, you know.
I totally
Just
understand
being, it's wow. That's all I can say.
for sure. So I want the people to check it out. Let the people know how they could check it out again.
Yeah, so you'll go to follow the BT Plus app. Just on the app, y'all. Series under American Gangster Trap Queens, episode 3. I'm sorry. Season 3, episode 9. Go check out that documentary. Like Trap Queens is like one of the biggest shows, not just them episodes. Go check out the other episodes as well, cause it's like one of them episodes that make you want to go get your ice cold Pepsi and some popcorn and sit down and enjoy yourself. So yeah, that's just only the beginning of what God purpose. It's coming out. It's time. We in the last days. It's time not to be selfish. It's time to get your team together. It ain't gotta be team. Individual, just come together and let's make this happen. Like, let's do God's glory. This is his will, and we are doing it for him. We gotta say these people out here are so lost. And it takes people like us to bring them back in and just tell the truth, share our energy. It takes a village. It takes a strong this people. It just take man. We know our purpose. We it's only the beginning, and I'm so grateful for God. I'm just grateful for you, Ken J, for having me on today. Just to share my healing journey, some things that overcame, and what I believe and all the good stuff.
I appreciate you coming to the platform. For everybody that's listening that might be going through something right now, understand that everything that you need, you already have. Don't focus on the future. Don't focus on the past. Focus on now. Gratitude is essential. Focus on now. When we focus on now and we're grateful for everything that we have in front of us now, you will start seeing things opening up for you.
Yep, that's it.
You will. You
Yep.
will. Shout out to everybody that's listening. Much love to all of y'all. I see y'all in the comments. I appreciate y'all coming through. Um, It's love and light here. Thank you again for coming to the platform. And
Yes,
y'all,
ma'am.
it's Why Not Us podcast, and we out. Peace and blessings.